beautiful souls. I am Valeria Maritza at Healing Through You. I am an infinite being of light, and so are you. What a beautiful day this is today. It is just a beautiful blue sky and springy, and it's the perfect temperature, and it's just amazing. So I'm just basking into this beautiful weather, and I'm hoping that you are in a place that is like this as well. I want to talk to you today about feeling deeply. And this has a lot to do with healing yourself because it is in the body that we feel things. When we are spirit, there's no such thing as feeling, as like feeling pain or feeling jealousy or feeling sadness, none of those things, right? When we're in spirit form, everything is love and acceptance and compassion, and it's just lovely. But in our body, because we have this beautiful three-dimensional body, we are able to feel different things, such as pain, physical pain, emotional pain, fear, all of those things, right? And when we are not prepared to deal with certain things that come through us, such as, um, what should I say? Something happens and we're not sure how to deal with it. Like a little kid tells you, that they don't like you. You know how that is. I work with kids for many years, and the little kids will come and say, "Oh, so and so said they weren't my friend anymore." And they will be crying and so crushed. And as an adult, looking at them, and I'm thinking, okay, like I have coping mechanisms. I know what to do if somebody says that to me as an adult. But as a child, it's your whole world. And that little or not so little sentence can really crush you, and we can put that inside of our bodies and leave them there. And then when something else happens, like somebody says they don't like your shoes, or they don't like the drawing that you did, or whatever it is, and we feel judged, we immediately connect it with the previous time that we felt rejected, that we felt hurt. We connect it, and we're like, oh, I feel like that. And then you bring not just the emotion of what's happening in the now, but you combine it with the old emotion that you stored deep inside your body. And so now that emotion becomes bigger and stronger because there's more fuel there. And this continues to go on. At some point, what happens is that we begin to identify with it as it being part of us. So we begin to believe that if something happened before, then that is going to happen again. And just by believing that, we are creating that in our future. This is how a lot of the old wounds get formed and how they continue to repeat themselves in our lives. And so, how do we heal from that? And why do we need to heal? Why is it beneficial for us to heal from these wounds? Well, number one, is beneficial because if it's an old wound that we keep repeating in our lives, meaning we feel completely targeted or unloved or rejected or whatever it is that the feeling was originally, it doesn't feel too good. And then begin to believe that that's part of us when it isn't, then we begin to give part of who we truly are, the divine being, away. And this is where the ego comes in and starts to make you feel smaller, make you feel less than, and make you feel whatever it is that feeling was when you were young. Does that make sense? And so you want to clear it. And you're like, I don't remember what happened. I don't even know what happened, because as an adult, you can't really relate to how you felt as a child when something happened that you didn't know how to cope with and that you buried in your body, right? And so what you want to do is connect with the feeling. So allow yourself to ground. And how do you ground? Just by sitting down, you're grounding. By stopping, you're grounding. By walking on the earth, you're grounding. By touching the earth, you're grounding. By touching a tree or a plant, you're grounding. By visualizing a golden core coming up from the center of the earth and reaching the soles of your feet and connecting with your body, which is what I do when I do my meditations. That's grounding. So you ground, so you're in your body, you feel the heaviness of your body, and then you allow emotions, whatever emotion needs to come out, to come out. And I just recently learned this because I was kind of like stuck in this part and thinking, well, I don't know what the emotion is or what I went through. So how do I know what I'm feeling sad about or what I'm feeling mad about? You don't need to. That's the answer. You don't need to. Remember, you just need to feel the emotion. Get into your body deep enough so that you can feel those emotions and allow them to come to the surface. Allow them to be in your body. If it's sadness, allow the sadness to just fill your body and begin to feel sadness to the point that you're crying and you have tears coming down your cheeks. Or if it's anger, allow yourself to be angry enough that you want to punch something or move something, and then you end up throwing a pillow onto your bed or something just to like you're not actually hurting anyone, but you're allowing that frustration, that anger to come out of your body. You want to really anchor in the feeling, just feeling it and then releasing it. And that is healing in itself. You don't need to remember what you were mad at or what you were angry at or what you were hurt with. You just need to bring it out and then release it. And then a lot of times while doing this work, you might actually begin to have flashbacks or little thoughts here and there that will connect that anger or that sadness to something in your early life, to a specific moment in time. You will begin to remember those. And then you can really understand that, oh, it actually did come from there. Trust it that whatever comes to your mind is. And that's how we get to move it. Once you begin to move this energy out of your body, other things can come up and then you fill yourself with light. So you want to bring divine light in through your crown chakra and allow it to flow into your body and begin to fill those spaces that you just emptied with divine light. I hope that this has been helpful to you. I am feeling like this is where I need to stop for today, as it is a very deep healing transmission here. And speaking from personal experience, allow yourself the time to heal. Allow the time to feel the feelings and bring them out to the surface, because you will definitely feel much more expanded and connected once you're able to release this. Much love to you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.